food nerds, I'm Julian Fader, the gastro nerd, and you don't have time to go to the supermarket every day, but you still want something delicious and healthy and awesome. And that's gonna be quinoa fried rice. By just stocking your pantry with a few Asian essential items, you have everything you need. Now, to get started, what is your Asian pantry? Soy sauce, just regular mirin, which is sweetened sake. A little ponzu, which is basically soy with some citrus in it, sesame oil, and chili oil. Today we're gonna do fried rice, and I go like this because you could totally use regular rice as well. I find quinoa actually easier to cook than rice. It takes less time. You cook it just like rice, 1 cup of quinoa, 2 cups of water, bring it up to a boil. Then once it comes up to a boil, turn it down, cover it, and let it simmer for about 15 minutes, not even. And then some frozen peas, eggs, lime, and then my scallions. To get started, I'm gonna cut up my scallions. The only thing that really needs to cook, more than everything's just gonna come together, are my eggs and the scallions. Scallions I want low and slow and just to gently bring out their sweetness. So on a low heat, I'm gonna add a little canola oil. I'm gonna add a pinch, just a tiny, of sesame, and then depending on how spicy you like stuff, a little bit chili oil. Scallions into the pan. Back to the board. Now for my little marinade, what's gonna give the flavor. Now, fried rice can be super greasy, but when you do it this way, it's really tasty and actually quite healthy. A little bit of soy sauce, mirin. I like a lot of mirin. A little bit of ponzu. So here's a lime. I'm just using a fork here to juice it. If you want this super eggy, add tons of eggs. I'm just gonna add 2 eggs. So my scallions are nice and they're just lightly cooked, like I said. You don't want to burn the scallions. So I'm going to add the eggs right into here. We're going to reserve this and add it at the very end. My quinoa is already cooked. This is a cup. I don't even know if I need all this. I'm just going to make a small little batch for myself now. So once again, a little bit of chili oil, sesame oil. Pan's at a nice high heat. So I'm going to add, that's good, about a half a cup of quinoa. Then I'm gonna add some of my frozen peas as they are ooey frozen. Then I have my raw scallions, a little bit of my marinade. Then I'm gonna add my egg and other scallions. And that's it, that's your quinoa fried rice. My quinoa fried rice is done. See that whole process. If you have cooked quinoa, even the quinoa itself takes about 15 minutes to cook. Everything else in another like 5 minutes or so. So you have a great, really hearty, delicious meal all within maybe 20 minutes max. And the best part is, like I said, all these ingredients you can have already in your pantry. This is so wonderful because it's still really light. As you saw, it wasn't like a fried rice. It's very delicate. And it has the lovely flavor of the onions and the wonderful marinade we made. Well, there you have it, quinoa fried rice. Thanks for watching The Gastro Nerd. I'm Julian Fader. Subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking this button over here and stay tuned for more delicious nerdiness to come.